4 AIs: ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, and Claude. 1 prompt: 7 in-game days of Schedule 1. Who makes the most cash? Sounds simple, right? But what happens when only Benji can close their deals? My role? I'll implement every instruction they give exactly as it's written across the 7 days. Here's the prompt I used. Pause if you want to read or screenshot. And because I'm nice, I also gave each AI the chance to ask 3 questions before we started. After that, they were on their own. So, let's begin with the Q&A. First pitch, ChatGPT, the prom king, or queen. Your call. Straight out of the gate, it fires an instant response. Like the first punch means business, until I read the questions. First, Benji. How many deals can he make in a day? Sensible, sure. Next, the sell prices for unmixed product. Hardly groundbreaking. And the third? Mixing. Finally, some depth. Maybe not. Do mixes sell for more, and how does it work? 2 questions dressed up as one. I'll admit, that got past me. Still, if I'm scoring, 4 out of 10. I expected more. How can I say it? Ambition, maybe. So, I fed it the answers. 1 43-second pause later, deep thought for ChatGPT. It rolled out its week-long game plan. Next up, Gemini, who paused before speaking. Honestly, I liked that. First question, prices. Of everything. And I'll be real. That pissed me off. I told Gemini as much. Nicely, of course. Second, boosting the product yield. That's progress, I guess. But still, Google-level effort for Google's own AI. And third, profit margins. As if the first question wasn't bad enough, now it wanted every number from me so it could crunch the math. Come on, Gemini. Are you smarter than us? Or just lazier? Gemini scores 2 out of 10. If that feels unfair, let me know in the comments. From Gemini to Claude, who thought longer than ChatGPT? Not as long as Gemini. Keeps that confidence nice and low. Claude went the Gemini route for his first question, got the same pissed-off response back. Then he tried a ChatGPT trick, the double question. Fool me once, AI. Fool me once. I told Claude I'd caught him out, and his third question was void. If these AIs can't respect the rules from the start, what chance have I got? I gave him his answers, soil types, and, his words, not mine, growth enhancers. Then some information about Benji. The third question. I wasn't going to touch it. If you want to read it, it's on screen now. You've only known me a few minutes, but I'm sure you know what my answer would be. Claude lands in the middle of ChatGPT and Gemini, 3 out of 10. And our last contender, Grok. 3 seconds, then dived straight in. Summarized the prompt and threw back a 7-day strategy like you'd throw an insult. No questions asked. At first I thought, this is great. You know, an AI that gives me what I want. No messing around asking questions. Then I hit the last point, and it was a point, not a message, a point, inviting me to ask follow-up questions to its strategy. After that, I was on my own. Can you believe that? I couldn't. I wasn't sure if Grok had misunderstood or was just being an asshole. So, I checked. Yeah, asshole. I gotta say, I liked Grok's response, with that kick of sass. 8 out of 10. Alright, ChatGPT, first problem. You want to keep $150 in reserve. For what? Rent? Alimony? Child support? Crypto scams, maybe? Anyway, set up the grow farm first. Sensible. Then shopping. Soil. A lifetime of baggies. A little order with Hoover. And then the weirdness kicks in. Either mix everything or don't. You don't have the time or the supply to test the market. The killer? Check Benji's stock and adjust prices hourly. Every hour. Do you even want to win? So, I ignored that, planted seeds, sent Benji out hustling, and we're heading somewhere. Until the soil ran out. 4 bags. For the whole day. Genius. End of day 1, Benji's pulled in $448. ChatGPT's already digging its own grave. And Grok, already waiting, shovel in each hand. Gemini next. Even gave its strategy a title, the Green Crack and Via Gore Plan. I liked it. Shopping first. Soil, premium, $60 a bag. Bold move. Jars too. A different play to ChatGPT. Then 4 green crack seeds and 2 bottles of Via Gore, which don't exist. But fine, I got the idea. 2 Via Gore, back to base. No setup instructions, so it got my standard layout. Gemini dropped a How to Grow a Plant for Dummies guide, then pats itself on the back for noticing sprinklers save time. Cute. Finally, it wants the starter stash bagged and shipped to Benji. Only problem? No baggies. Clear in the prompt. Yeah, mistakes. And that was it. No harvesting, no mixing, no packing, no cooking up another batch. Bye-bye productivity. Benji brought back $584. And Gemini? Google for Dummies. Out now at all good bookstores. Time for Grok. Confident, curt, and full of demands. Lovely. First move, assign customers to Benji. The only AI that did. Handpicked by location, matched to product. Proper thinking. Score 1. Then the fine print. 2 customers Grok couldn't access. The prompt showed it. I filled the blanks, randomly. Next, sell the starting stock. No baggies, of course. Then Benji starts messaging me, says he's out of product. Except he isn't. I checked the dealer app, still got the full starting stock. And somehow, he's making deals. The whole day plays out like this. Benji complaining he's empty, but his stock never drops. Full inventory, constant sales, cash rolling in. Either Grok broke the game, or the game broke for Grok. Idiot savant or evil genius? You decide. Anyway, back to Grok's game plan. Shopping, seeds, cheap soil, and an extra grow tent. Okay, Grok, I see where this is going. Then speed grow and fertilizer for yield. You think these additives cost $15 each? You're nuts. Wait, fertilizer for yield. You mean PGR, but the aim's clear, yield. Grok wants 3 tents in the motel, 1 in the apartment. Interesting. More walking for me. The extra tent? You know, the one we just bought. No idea. Maybe it's for vibes or modern art. Anyway, plant, additives, water. That's the day. Benji brings home a whopping $1,025, all of it off an infinite stash. And me? I'll be in the spare tent, taking a nap. And last to the contest, Claude. I can picture Claude at the opera, or some cocktail party. You know the type. Not dealing OG Kush and paracetamol to Peter File. Maybe he wanted a change of scene, or bring some chic to Highland Point. Anyway, step 1, start mixing. Problem 1, no ingredients to mix with, and not even an instruction to purchase any. I thought this challenge would give my initiative a break. Claude treated that idea like trash. It's straight to the gas mart for paracetamol and Via Gore. If I don't, Claude's done at step 1. While I'm out, I grab Claude's other shopping, jars and basic soil. I really shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm supposed to mix everything first, then get the shopping. But he has his ideas and... Wait, am I just another one of his butlers? Anyway, my personal feelings aside, everything gets mixed up and packed into jars, then over to Benji. Next, assign customers. No details again, so Claude gets the same random list as ChatGPT and Gemini. Claude's plan: deal a mix of OG Kush and paracetamol. Cheap and fast. 2 words it lives by. Seeds get ordered from Hoover. Then, problem 2, or problem 1 again, just 10 hours later. No instruction to get more paracetamol. That pisses me off. I've already bailed you out once, Claude. That's 1 time too many. Still, I get the seeds planted and watered, then wait for Benji to haul in $792, which Claude's already blowing on lychee martinis. Day 1 done. ChatGPT overthought itself into last place. $660 in the bank. Gemini has premium soil, not the premium funds, $1,149. Grok skipped the packaging and exploited its way to $1,375. Claude. I know, ridiculous. Cocktail-loving, cheap and fast Claude, banked $1,417. But there are issues. Issues that need addressing. Honestly, I thought this would be simple. But I've got 4 AIs messing me around with half-baked, half-assed nonsense, and I don't even want to know where they've been looking. We've got problems maintaining the basics: soil, baggies, jars, issues with the prices of materials and where they can be purchased. No, Dan doesn't sell seeds. The Gas Mart doesn't sell seed additives. The craziest is the occasionally invisible product pricing strategy. I could keep going on. When there's so much information that's easy to find, I cannot believe how much these AIs are getting wrong. And yet, I'll carry on. Trust me, it gets worse. Thanks for watching. Support the channel if you can. You know where the buttons are.